Hello guys, welcome to channel .NET Experts. Now we will see what is the difference between ref and out keywords. So we will just written a few methods. I have written employee ref and employee out methods. So here ideally I'm using ref and out keywords, and we will see what exactly the difference between the ref and out keywords by initializing the variable and not initializing variable, and not uh, doing this initialization of the calling method, and we'll see like what exactly these two things are. So if I execute this, so ideally what I'm doing here I'm setting employee salary 10,000 initially, and again I'm just like I'm passing it here. I'm just trying to hike that. So what do you guys expect here? Salary after ref and salary after out. So do you see any difference here? So just give a guess before I run this. Let me run this and show you output. Yes, the output should be 20,000 and 20,000, because so what it happens here, it is just like update, just like passing the value as reference, and here it tries to read that value, and it try to update the value whatever the reference you are just passing it as. It will just like it will be the same. And in the out keyword also, whatever you're passing it will just return the same value back to the calling method. And that's the reason you're able to see that one is trying to operate in the memory and trying to operate other one is it's going to operate from the variable itself. So if we just completely talk about few more things, like can we don't initialize this employee salary? What happens if we don't initialize the employee salary? Ideally employer ref will not accept it. The basic expectation is if you're using ref keyword, you have to initialize the value. So just remember the first point, and if you don't initialize, you can expect an error. So the error is going to be use of unassigned local variable employee salary, and you can see here out is not giving any problem here. Ideally you can see, yes, that's there's no need to be initialized here. But if you're using out keyword, that has to be initialized in the calling method. Let me just show you that. So what happens if I don't initialize the value of the out keyword? Yes, you can see an error here. It says the out parameter employee salary must be assigned to before control leaves the current method. So it's saying that, okay, if you're using out keyword, it is mandatory that you just have to initialize this value. Whatever you're passing it here, it must be initialized. Otherwise, there's no point of using the out keyword here. Here, if you don't even initialize it in the calling method, that's fine. So ref is not going to worry about that. So these are all the major difference, guys. Like one way what you can understand is like the ref is the mute, like the two-way direction data, and the out keyword is one-way direction. So ideally, when I'm talking about one-way direction, it is just something like even if you don't initialize the value in the out keyword, it takes the value from here and it just pass it from here. But in the ref keyword, what happens? It no, just like you need to pass the value to the calling method, and calling method also it can give you back the value. So it depends when exactly you want to use it. So the ref modifier means that the value is already set, and the method can read and modify it. Right? We saw that. The out modifier means that the value isn't set and can be read by the method until it's set. The method must be set before returning it. We saw already all these points, just like by removing the code and running the code. And this is the best example of ref and out keywords. And just keep it very simple when you're trying to explain to the interviewer. And all the best for your interviews. And if you have any questions on the particular topic, please let me know in the comment section. I'll try to answer that. And if you want to connect with us, you can just connect to our Telegram channel, or you can just like WhatsApp. We'll just try to help you to crack your interviews. And also we will provide you trainings on .NET, Azure, Kubernetes, and Docker. So we do have all the latest technologies in our bucket. Thank you so much for joining, and all the best for your interview. See you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.